Example 1 says explain why the following expressions are equivalent. So I'm going to take the time to write these out because just to type them in the calculator would not show you why they are equivalent. So if I take this first part and I say 2 and then 1/2 to the 6th power means that there are 6 1/2s. So I'm going to write them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. 6 of them. All right, let's do the same thing for the next one, and we'll start to see why they are equivalent in just a minute. So 1/2 to the 5th power. Let's write 1/2 5 times, because that's what that means. And then for the last one, let's write out 2 times 1/4 to the 3rd power. So we have 2, and then we have 1/4 3 times. Now 1/4 is equal to 1/2 times 1/2, because if you multiply across the top, you get 1, and if you multiply the denominators, you get 4. So each 1/4 could be rewritten as 2 1/2s. So that means there will be 6 of them that would still be equivalent to what we're given. So let's see how many I have. 5, I need one more. And now we can start to take a look at why these are equivalent. So if I go back and take a look at the first one, I have 2 times, and then there are 6 1/2s. 2 times 1/2 is just equal to 1. And then 1 times all of these 5 1/2s would not change anything. If I multiply all the 1's together in the numerator, I just get 1. And all the 2's together in the denominator, I would get 32. In the second part, I have 1/2 to the 5th power, so it's already ready to multiply. And I multiply all the 1's in the numerator, I get 1. And 2 to the 5th power, or 2 times itself 5 times, would give me 32. And then the last problem, if you notice, it now looks just like the first one. So the 2 and the 1/2 would cancel out. You have 5 1/2s left over, and then that would certainly equal 1/32 again. But to write it all out definitely helps you to see why they are all equivalent. And that's it for example 1.